Hello, I am Grammy and welcome to my kitchen.
Today I'm making chicken bacon ranch tinfoil dinners, and they are so delicious. You start off with boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I trim a little of the excess fat off them before I cut them into bite-sized pieces. And I will be seasoning these very thoroughly with a nice mixture of seasonings that I enjoy. So take the time to make sure that there is no gristle or bones left in these boneless, skinless thighs, because you want them in nice bite-sized chunks so that they will cook evenly and thoroughly inside this tinfoil packet. So just make sure that you are cutting them in nice small pieces. I'm using about 6 to 7 of these thighs to make 4 tinfoil dinners. So you can kind of gauge how much you need for that. I'm going to tell you I went to use my special garlic seasoning mix. I used a little bit of some spicy chicken bang bang seasoning and some ranch. Those 3 were a good blend, so it is very simple. And I coated them nice and thoroughly. Next, you're going to take about 8 small to medium size Yukon Gold potatoes. You don't need to take the skins off. The skins hold a lot of the vitamins and nutrients of the potatoes, so keep them on. And you just cut them very thin in very thin slices. Again, you do that so they will cook evenly and completely inside the foil packet. Large chunks just won't cook in time for the packet to be done. So keep everything very uniform and very thinly chopped. After you cut all of the potatoes, you're going to be adding some carrots. And I chose to add pre-shredded carrots to my tinfoil dinners. It just is easier for me. I don't need to have to grate part of my knuckle off when I use a grater. Just get some shreds and just use them how I will. And then I also sliced some frozen bacon. When you have bacon that's frozen, it's so much easier to cut it into these nice little shreds that I'm going to put on top of my chicken when I form my packets. So you can use as much bacon as you like or as less. I used probably 1/4 of the pound of bacon in my shreds to make 4 packets. Next, I'm going to cut a small sweet onion, because onion is a great flavor. You don't have to add as much salt when you use nice savory onion in your packets. And then I'm going to cut the cobs off of 2 ears of corn. Now, when I went to record my packet making, I forgot to push the button, or I pushed the button and it just didn't record. So I'm going to walk you through how I did my packets. I got 4 pieces of tinfoil, all the same size, and then I started off with putting some oil on the foil, and then I put my chicken, and then I put my bacon and onions, then my potatoes, which I seasoned very thoroughly, and then I used my carrots and ended the packet with corn. And then I put a little more seasoning and I put a little more oil. And then I folded up the sides, rolled them down, and then rolled the outsides in to form my packets. And then I take my packets to Papa.
So, get these on the grill. We're smoking them. They'll take about 30 to 45 minutes to smoke. I am not going to turn them over. We're just going to cook them as they are.
And what temperature are they set up?
We're at 225, and in about 30 minutes, I'll raise it up to 250.
All right. So
About
it should
20 to
take
30 minutes.
It should take about how long again? An hour?
30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour.
Okay.
But I'm going to crank it up at 20-minute mark or so.
Perfect. Thanks, Pops.
They're burnt.
That's Amber's. That's the no onion special right there. Okay.
All right, here we go. Chicken tinfoil dinner. Okay, so we had corn, onions, carrots, potatoes, and chicken. And it tastes great. In the comments, don't forget to make comments about how it was when you tried it or what your memories. And don't forget to subscribe.